No man lives alone. No man believes alone. God speaks His word to us, and in speaking it, calls us together, creates a community, His people, His church. After the return of Jesus to His Father, the church is the sign of His presence in the world, saying Basil, the great bishop of 5th century. Let the creed be like a mirror for you. Look at yourself in it to see whether you really believe all that you claim to believe, and rejoice every day in your faith. Saint Augustine. Why does the faith require definitions and formulas? Faith is not about empty words, but about reality. In the church, condensed formulas of faith developed over the course of time. With their help, we can contemplate, express, learn, hand on, celebrate, and live out this reality. Without fixed forms, the content of the faith would dissipate. That is why the church attaches great importance to the definite sentences and precise wording of which was usually achieved painstakingly so as to protect the message of Christ from misunderstandings and falsifications. Furthermore, creeds are important when the church's faith has to be translated into different cultures while being preserved in its essentials, because a common faith is the foundation for church unity. What are creeds? Creeds are brief formulas of faith that make it possible for all believers to make a common profession. Brief formulas of this kind can be found already in the letters of St. Paul. The early Christian Apostles' Creed has a special dignity because it is thought to be a summary of the faith of the apostles. The Nicene Creed is highly esteemed because it resulted from the great councils of the church when Chrysostom was still undivided, and is to this day the common basis for the Christian in East and the West. How did the creeds come out? The creeds go back to Jesus, who commanded His disciples to baptize. In doing so, they were to require of the people seeking baptism the profession of a definite faith, namely faith in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The original cell from which all latter creeds grew in the profession of faith in Jesus the Lord and in His missionary mandate. He told His apostles, "Go, therefore, and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit." Matthew 28:19. All the creeds of the church are elaborations of the faith in this triune God. Each of them begins with a profession of faith in the Father, the Creator and Preserver of the world, and then refers to the Son, through whom the world and we ourselves have found redemption, and concludes with a profession of faith in the Holy Spirit, who is the presence of God in the church and in the world.